Today, I'm going to share with you 5 steps to overcome emotional eating for weight loss. Now, I'm sure you're aware that very often emotional eating cravings might lead to weight loss. Of course, they can lead to a lot of other things, but I see that working with my clients, they're very, very closely linked. And I want to give you my 5 best steps actually to overcome emotional eating so you can get the right way, your perfect way, whatever that is. Now, the benefits of today watching me is, of course, for you to be able to go to sleep and to wake up thinner every day. How does that sound? And it is possible because really sleep is one of the biggest things. So if you are looking into good sleep, it's already a good start. Now, also, I will share with you to slim down in ways that are right for you. So there is no more efforting or discipline or so or willpower. It's just so old age, it's not working. It's not going to go. It's lasting one day and then the next day, you're back to square one. And then the other thing I'm going to share with you, I mean, there's actually so much more, but definitely you will gain enjoying the confidence and the attention that will come with looking your best. And again, that depends, we are all different, but it's all about feeling your best as well and being confident in your own skin. So first of all, during that little workshop where I really want to share my 5 best tips, I want just to invite you, please do write back. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any comments or so. So just type them down here or just, send me a message as you want. And I also want, of course, to welcome if anybody looks a little bit, it's just arrived later or so. So welcome to my little workshop today. Now, you might want to know a little bit about me. Who is that girl who's talking here? My name is Andrea Caprio. I'm the owner and founder of Wellness Methods. I am also a master transformational nutrition coach. And I specialized in quite a lot of really things that are dear to my heart. One is emotional eating, of course, and weight loss, and also digestive health and hormonal health. And I see that with all the people around me, my clients, myself, friends around me, they have very often the issues of one leads to the other, and it always needs a little bit of holistic approach. So I saw very often that a digestive system is, if that's somehow impaired, leads to hormonal imbalance, and that might lead to weight gain. So you see, it's kind of, usually it's like a domino effect, and that's why I'm really, really passionate about looking at it in a holistic way, and that's the way I work. So it's a functional nutrition perspective I'm actually using. So I'm looking at root causes, no matter if they are emotional or physical or all together. Very often I see trauma is a big thing in my clients' health, and I'm working with my clients to work on this and to improve that. So it's again for a permanent improvement, whatever it is, your health, your weight, or whatever it is. So I do one-on-one nutrition coaching, of course, with my clients as a weight loss and emotional eating. I help them really to feel confident in their skin, to be able, no matter if it's to step out on a stage, to step out in a meeting, to step out in the supermarket or wherever it is, but feel confident in their own skin and look their best and feel sexy in their skin and have fun in life. It's really, really important. And there's so many aspects to it, and that's what I'm really working. And today I will give you 5 of my top tips to just get there. So listen out. Now, I came through that through my own history also, I want to tell you, because have been an entrepreneur for quite a long time, probably longer than I think. But I really had always stress issues, and those stress issues eventually have left me to have health issues because I didn't really look into it. One was my weight was affected, but also I was really tired. I had really bad skin, and I had always a migraine as well, and my energy was super low. And when I learned how to eat healthier, and I did that through a detox, then I really, really felt so much better. And I realized how much the food and the holistic approach in my life had actually to do with this. And that's when I started actually studying, and I became a master transformational nutrition over a couple of years. It took some while there, and I did this specialization, and I started helping people because I realized I have, I don't know, this thing in my life is to help people. We all, I think, we have a purpose in our lives, and I found that realizing, I want to pass that on to other people because I see so many people battle. They know something is wrong, but the system today is that most doctors don't really tell you the full picture. And if you're lucky, you have a good doctor, please keep him or her. It's also, there's so many other aspects actually, and so much can be done in advance, to prevent any thing happening or so. So that's a little bit about me. Now, I will really want to give you all. I want also to invite you to put any distractions off and get perhaps something to write or so, and you can, scribble down what I'm giving you. But I want to start now with number 1. And the first thing I would always recommend when you want to improve anything in life, but let's talk about health and weight and emotional eating or so, is get clear on your direction. What are your goals? What is your vision? And what's your bigger why? Now, that's really important, the bigger why. And very often it is really that, people come to me, most of them, probably 80% of them say, oh, I want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose weight? I mean, why? What is the reason? And then they might say, yes, because my health is affected, or I want to fit in the jeans, or I want to look better, or whatever it is. And then, but why? So it's really, really important to get very clear on the bigger why, because just losing weight for the sake of weight is not going to work. I can tell you that much. So it's really, really important to know the why. And it might be perhaps because you want to feel fitter and be able to play with your children, because you can't run after them because you feel so tired, because you have perhaps too much weight and it's really, really tiring. Or it might be that you want to look lovely for your loved one, or whatever it is, or you want to feel more confident in your business or so. So it's really important to get clear on your direction and have a clear goal as well. Now, the goal is equally important. It's not about just, oh, I want to lose weight. It's how much weight. Is it 5 pounds? Is it 10 pounds? If it's 50, whatever it is, I don't know you, of course. So get clear on it. And now it's very important there as well. Like, let's say you want really to lose a lot of weight. You might say, oh, I want only to lose 10 pounds, because in the past you actually want to lose 50 pounds. But in the past you tried it, you always failed. So you stick to the 10 because that's safer. Now, go for the 50. If it's that what you want, go for it, but cut it down in smaller bits and pieces so it doesn't get too much of a big thing, because you get there step by step. So have a clear goal where you want to go, how much you want to lose, how do you want to look like, Also important, which pair of jeans do you want to fit in, or whatever it is, So it's really important how you want to feel as well, because by the feelings we are actually driven. So it might be a good idea to think, what it will make for you, to imagine yourself, and visualizations are really good. And something I'm working on, of course, with my clients is really to get clear on how you want to feel. Right, now that's the biggest part, the goal. Okay, next station is to to strategize your action and to make a plan. Now, how do you want to go there? Because if I tell you, or if you tell me rather, you want to lose the 50 pounds or so, I mean, like this is not going to happen. So you need really to cut it down. So of course you will not want to lose that in 1 week, because it's virtually impossible, or it would be very, very, very unhealthy, and I definitely don't recommend it. But if you want to lose weight, or go more often to gym, or whatever it is, you want then to cut it down. So you want to say, okay, fine, I want to do that in 6 months or a year or whatever. And then you want to go, okay, fine, what is then my milestone in 3 months? What is it in 1 month? What it is in 1 week? And then per day. And basically it goes really down, and that's so important, is that you have a plan for what you want to achieve, and every day you're working towards that goal. And that's so important. So basically in the morning, you're very clear on what you're doing and what you're not doing. And that's also one of the big secrets that I help my clients working with. And of course, we're going through a lot of things in there. It's really, really important to get very clear, like step by step by step, to make it super easy every day, like a no-brainer. And you know every day, okay, fine, in the morning, I wake up, I have my lemon water in the morning. I give you a sample of my own day, okay? So I have my lemon water in the morning. You know, that's a plan. I know it's nothing is changing that. Then I sit down and I journal while I have my lemon water. The next step is that I sit down for 15 minutes meditation every morning. And then I have a couple of exercises, sort of a mixture between gym, yoga, also just to get myself a little bit going. And then usually I make my smoothie and I have my shower and I get ready and then I get going. I have done the plan for all this and for the rest of my day, whatever I've planned the evening before. So actually what I do in the morning is literally I just, I get going. So that's why it's so important that I plan in advance. I plan for my year. I then cut it down into 3 months goal, into months goals, weekly goals and daily goals. And that helps me and keeps me going actually. So that's really a helper with success to move forwards towards your goals. Darling, why is it you come in here and my thing freezes? Yeah, and then also within, of course, planning your actions is find some fun ways of how you want to actually go through. So it should not be, too many things at the same time. So just rather aim for one thing at a time. Let's say you want to start meditating. Do only 1 minute meditation. Don't aim immediately for 20 minutes or 1 hour. And also try, for example, to add some fun things. Let's say you want to add some exercise or movement into your life. Find some fun ways, and that's easy to do. So it's not like a strenuous thing that you don't do. So write down a list of the fun things you can do and the practical things you can do to improve your eating habits and improve your lifestyle, add some exercises and so on. So you actually can burn perhaps a little bit of something. Right, and then next step is to upgrade your skills. And that is, of course, something where a nutrition coach can help you or another professional. I do not always recommend to use only Google. Very often you get too many different information out there and they're not always the best thing for you. So it's really important for you to work with somebody who can help you and who works on a personalized level with you to really dig deep and find the best thing what you need personally to improve your health, and that can be for everybody something different. So, for example, you would want to find out how to shop better, perhaps where you can find better food, so you can really improve your health with that and accelerate the weight loss. Of course, as you possibly know, healthy food is important for losing weight. So I always recommend, for example, to rather buy organic food. So you want to find out where to find this and what kind of food you want to eat as well. As I really make it important for clients is to cut down on processed food and refined on fast food and rather include into your diet perhaps some healthy fiber is very important, healthy protein and healthy fats. So you want to make sure that you have the right amounts of it and the ratio as well. And of course also, do you need perhaps a personal trainer for exercising or so? Do you need somebody to keep you accountable? Do you need to learn a little bit more on which foods are best, or if you might have perhaps some intolerances, or perhaps you have some hormonal issues or so that prevent you from losing the weight, or your digestive system is perhaps messed up a little bit and you need some help there too. So upgrade your skills is really important for you to get the results you want, because if you put your efforts in the wrong things, you're not going to get any results, or you might get only short-term results and then you can't keep it really up and then you go back to square one. And I see that very often with diets people usually try. So that would be optimize or upgrade your skills. Then the next part is really the environment as well. So I invite you to look at your environment. And the environment can be a lot of things. The environment, of course, is your direct environment, your house, your home. but also the people around you and the environment, the air, and so on. So here, check out what you can add, what's healthy, and what you can perhaps remove that is unhealthy. For example, if you are in your kitchen and you have a big box of chocolate sitting there, you might probably dip into it and eat it. But if you take this box and throw it out, you can't eat chocolate. Now, this is just, of course, one example. So I usually invite people to really check out their fridges and their pantry and all that, and remove all those unhealthy things they don't want to. The same thing, you want to make it easy, so you have the healthy things rather to eat. So you want to plan your week in advance. You want to prepare a snack box with healthy things in there, instead of then grabbing the pizza or a snack bar that is really unhealthy. So it's all about really preparing. And I said it earlier, in the planning is the most important part. But you really want to make sure that the optimized environment is there for you and helps you and supports you. As well with the people, I see it all too often. If you, let's say you have partied your whole life and you are with people, together who party all the time and eat perhaps a lot of food, and you have chosen to go the healthier route, you might want to surround yourself with people who are thinking a little bit more as the person you want to be. Perhaps you're not yet there, but you want to surround yourself with those people, so they help you actually to go forward. It doesn't mean you have, to say goodbye to your old friends, please, of course not. But you want definitely to surround yourself with as many as possible good things that help you rather in the right direction than the other way around. So always try to sit down and take a little bit of time to think, what can you make better in your environment that helps you, and to make it easier, and to remove those things that are kind of triggering you, or that make you crave more the food. Very important part here. And now the last part is, of course, master your psychology. And what I mean by that is, we have fears. We have uncertainties. We say, oh, we can't do it. We can't achieve it because we failed so often, because our parents told us that we can never get anywhere, or somebody said, oh, you will always be fat, or whatever it is. There are just like doubts and limiting beliefs in our lives that we carry around like big, big, big suitcases. And I've seen that really so often with my clients, that they're just holding them back. And by going down and looking what are there, and of course working on those, will be a big work, also helping you to overcome cravings, emotional eating, and eventually helping you to lose weight as well, if that's what you want to do. But besides that, is also, there might be other underlying things like emotional eating. It might be also perhaps some food addictions or so. So you really want to be in there. And I highly recommend to work with a professional, with a nutrition coach like me, or it might be perhaps, somebody, therapy or something like that. It depends. I mean, again, I don't know you, so I don't want, to assume anything, but I see that really helps to work with a professional to see really what is the underlying and how can I work on it. So these were the 5 points. So if you go really through them, and you go step by step, you go really, that you start first of all with forming a goal and getting very clear the direction you want to go, and then working on the plan, of course, is really important, and then optimize your environment and upgrade your skills, and then in the end, of course, working also on those fears. That is really, really something important, and that will bring you the results you want. If you want to overcome emotional eating, or if it's cravings, or if it's weight loss, or other health issues, or other perhaps stress issues or so in your life, you can really use that. Now, if you liked what you heard and you want actually me to go a little bit deeper and do a personalized plan for you, I'm inviting you to sign up. The details are just here. So you can apply for a one-on-one session with me, where I go deeply into a personalized plan for you to find out your goals and help you to strategize your goals, give you an action plan step by step on how to get there, help you also to overcome all those struggles I've talked about, and those limiting beliefs or so, or what else is perhaps preventing you and what has prevented you in the past from succeeding, and also gives you really a renewed energy of moving forward. Because after all, when we know what to do, it's so much easier to start. So get here the link just down to apply. And of course, if you have any questions or you want to know anything or have any comments, please do type them in here as well, or send me a message or so. I will definitely get back to you. And would also like to invite you to share this video with anybody you think might need it. So you can share it, I don't know, on your Facebook page, or perhaps share it directly with people, or whatever it is. And let me know also what you found the most valuable. Perhaps I mentioned something here and you found it really valuable. So please do share it so I know a little bit, and then perhaps we can dive a little bit deeper. So you get my details just down here. My name is Andrea Caprio. I hope you enjoyed it, and please do get going. Take some action here. Get clear on your goals. Make a plan and get going. Upgrade your skills. Work with somebody together that can help you to dive deeper, and get going step by step. Every day, 1% of improvement will lead you, after I think it's 74 days, will lead you to 100% of results. It's that easy. Just every day, one little improvement is all that is needed, but you need to get clear on your goal and where you're going. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, just contact me. Bye-bye. Take care.